today we are making honey garlic shrimp. It is very easy and pretty quick depending on how long you want your shrimp to marinate. So these are the only ingredients that I need: honey, garlic, soy sauce. The olive oil is to cook it with, or use it for cooking in the skillet, and then shrimp. Now the recipe that I use, and that is linked below for you guys to check out, has their shrimp raw and with the tails on. I do not use that shrimp just because food poisoning is always on the back of my mind. I've had it once, I never want to have it again, so I always use cooked shrimp. And I do not have the tails on because I have little kids and I feel like they might not eat it if they see the tails on. So that's the only change that I am making in this recipe. I am going to go ahead and whisk my ingredients minus the olive oil in this bowl. Okay, so in my bowl, I whisked up a 1/3 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to put 1 pound of my shrimp, and here's the bag that I'm using, just in case you guys wanted to know. So it's peeled with the tail off and it's pre-cooked. Just, again, my preference. So I'm gonna put this shrimp in a gallon-sized bag, and then I'm only gonna pour about half of this marinade in the bag, and I'm gonna keep the rest. Okay, so I have my shrimp in the bag with half of the marinade on it. I'm going to keep the other half. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the marinade and the bag in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Now the recipe says anywhere from 15 minutes to 8 hours. I've never left it in there for 8 hours just because I always forget. There's somebody walking around our house right now. We're gonna get the outside painted, yay! So my dogs may bark, I'm sorry. But I've never done it for 8 hours just because I always forget. The morning of or the night before, always forget. But 15 minutes has always been fine. It tastes really, really good. Otherwise, I would not be sharing this recipe with you. So I'm going to put these in the refrigerator and let it marinate a little bit. Okay, so I just wanted to add that you could eat whatever you wanted with this shrimp. But every time I make it, we always have broccoli and rice. So while my shrimp is marinating, I'm gonna go ahead and start my rice. I have a ton of white rice, that's what I'm using. You could use any kind you like, brown rice, basmati, whatever kind. And then this is just a quick little bag of broccoli that I can put in the microwave. So I'm gonna hold off on starting my broccoli. I'm actually gonna put this back in the freezer. Just wanted to show it to you. But I am gonna start my rice while I'm waiting for my shrimp. The shrimp is done marinating. I did drain it because I'm not gonna use the marinade that was in here. I have 2 teaspoons of the olive oil heating over medium-high on my skillet, and then I have the extra marinade. So I'm going to put the shrimp in my skillet, then I'm going to add the marinade. I do it a little bit differently from the recipe, but that's why I make the video as well instead of just sharing the recipes with you guys, because I have figured out with most of the recipes that I have, I do something different all the time. So I think the recipe says to cook the shrimp for 45 seconds and then add the marinade and cook for like a minute. Well, I don't do that because I'm already using pre-cooked shrimp. So I add it all together and then just heat it up and serve it over rice with broccoli. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll show you guys the finished product. The shrimp is done, the broccoli and rice are done, so I am going to go ahead and make myself a plate. And there you have it. My plate is made. I just put the shrimp on top of the rice and then I spooned some of the extra sauce on there and got myself some broccoli. I did give the whole plate a little bit of salt and pepper. If you guys liked this week's cook with me, honey garlic shrimp, give this video a big thumbs up. If this is your first time on my channel, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. I will also have my face right up here and join me. I have a lot of fun things planned. I do post daily, so if you missed yesterday's video, I will have that down here in the corner, and I will see you tomorrow with something new. Bye guys.